Hello, you guys. So we're doing this today. We're doing the seventh house. The seventh house is the house of partnership. I know we should be like on nine, but I had a Friday where I was out of town, and last Friday I took a Friday off. So we are behind a little bit, but that's okay. We're actually not behind. We are doing things on whatever comes. We're going with the flow. We're flowing with energy. That's what we need to do anyways. So today is about partnerships, a house of partnership. It's the seventh house. It's about relationships. And these are those big relationships and how they affect your interaction. They affect how you love. They affect how you cooperate with things. Did I say that right? I don't know. It's your own self journey. I'm going to have to close my window. Hold on. Okay, so, but it is all those things. So we are going to get started. I know, I'm like, where are you in on all this, Tony? Okay. So, over here, we are actually going to pull an oracle card just to get the overall energy. I got a 6-card spread here that I made, but I wanted to do an oracle. I'm looking for see, I'm a hot mess. I haven't done this in a while. I've been doing personal readings, but I haven't done a video in a while for YouTube. Where is I'm looking for this little moon I have. I have a moon there it is, that holds a card up for me. So this is our overall energy for the collective. Remember, this message is general. So take what you need or what you vibe with and just let the rest flow somewhere else. Like that's not none of my business. That's not me. Okay, so I got that there. That is for my this oracle. I just wanted to get a collective energy on how working within yourself and doing things within yourself, you're able to, wow, I'm going to take this one right here. Even though I'm looking at that one, that is beautiful. And I've seen that one before. This is, oh gosh. Well, I have 2, maybe 3. And that reminds me of, I'm just going to take this invitation. This is an invitation for you to speak whatever you want within a relationship. The words you speak are the invitation to life, a request to bring energy into form. Choose your words carefully. Like I said, your words to speak. I said, yeah, your words to speak into what you want in a relationship if you are working. And give me a second. My kids are home and they're being loud, and I'm going to go tell them to quiet down. All right. I talk to my children. So we are going to be using the Dark Goddess Tarot, okay? I just got it like a couple weeks ago, and I love it. It's amazing. It's a beautiful deck. It's probably going to be in one of my top 10 for sure. Maybe top 5 too. Okay, so our first line is going to be, what lessons are you learning from your partnerships currently? And what is blocking in this partnership? If you're in a partnership or a partnership you're trying to get into, what is blocking that? Okay, and how can you be more open to receiving and connecting and just be more open? Okay, so I am just shuffling away here, and I will. Okay, that's the last one. I'm gonna do some cuts. Oh no, that told me. Okay, so our first row here, our second, and our last. Ooh. We'll do something different. Yeah, we can line these up. You know how I am with lining up cards. You know, there has to be some kind of form at the bottom. I know. Interesting enough, we have Nine of Earth at the bottom, so that would be Nine of Pentacles. So that's like that wonderful energy of like, I have everything together. So maybe the collective, this is a collective message of you having your stuff together when it comes to partnership. You know what you want in a partnership, and you're standing firm in what you want and what you believe in, and what you're willing to accept and what you're not willing to accept. So that might be the overall energy to that. And putting that invitation out there to the universe of, I want this, I don't want that, and manifesting what you want. And it's a great time to manifest because it is Friday the 13th, and then we have that solar eclipse tomorrow. So, guys, some good energy to be manifesting with, especially on things if you're like really grounded and ready and, open. Perfect timing. Okay. Now let's look at these lessons. Yeah, we have a Nine of Air, and we have and we have an Eight of Air. So, and I have shuffled these cards because I have used these cards multiple times, so they've been shuffled a lot. The lessons, 9, and then we go down to an 8. So I'm going to tell you now that with this Eight of Air, I am wearing this Eight of Air necklace right now. Someone gave it to me as a gift. And when I look at that, me personally, and I actually said if it comes up in any reading this week from anyone, it is a self imprisonment. So you put yourself there for your own reflection, for your own situation. You put yourself there. And when you're ready, you will step out of it. That's why there's a 9 there, because you can bring it to an end whenever you want to. Because after 9, there's a 10, and we're actually high up right now. So you are at a place with these lessons that you can walk out of it anytime you want to. You've already learned the lesson. You know what it is. So you can walk away from it. And you don't have to be in your head about it. You don't have to just dwell on it. You can actually just step into that 10 and let it end, and just have an ending and say, this is complete. It's done. It's finished. Kind of like that. Because right now, yes, you might be squawking about it with this 9 of Air, and this is the Banshee. So it's kind of, I'll bring it closer. So it's kind of like, oh, things are just coming up. But you have this Crow Mother who is an 8 of Air, who actually knows her stuff. She's actually the teacher. She is actually the one who brings the knowledge to the children. She knows the stuff. So it's not like you did not learn this lesson when it comes to partnerships, when it comes to certain things about love in your life, or where you're at, and where this was going towards. So it's not like you don't know this. So you are putting this on yourself. And so it's you, this 8 of Air, this, and I should say 8 of Swords and 9 of Swords, is you knowing that you've put yourself here. And when you're ready, you can bring those swords down or walk around them. You know when to do it. And so this to me is saying, you know the lesson, you know the stuff. You'll leave when you need to leave. You will do what you need to do. You'll speak up when you need to speak up. You'll do it. You'll put boundaries up when you need to. You know what you need to do. Perfect. I don't see that's the actually wonderful thing. I do not see that 9 and that 8 as bad, because it's in the lessons, and lessons are not always easy. They're hard sometimes. And this is saying that you have gone through a hard lesson, but you've learned it and you put yourself there. Okay? I'm done with that. Next, we are going to look at what is blocking your partnerships, or blocking what's coming in, or, the partnership you're in, or any of that. And we have the Amazon of Fire, and we have the 7 of Water. The Amazon is, the Amazon is the Page. So we have the Page of Wands. I was thinking fire. You have the Page of Wands, and you have the 7, and then you have the 7 of Cups, which is choices. So you have this, again, you have, what's blocking it, is you're this child. You have this childlike, wonderful being with this Page. which nothing's wrong with that. It's a fun, joyful, playful energy, but it can be too much, as you can kind of see. It's a volcano. If it erupts, it's going to be bad. And so you do have cups here to help balance this water out. I mean, balance this fire out. So when it comes to your feelings, your emotions, look at all these cups. These cups are very plain. Look at the one cup that is chosen. It stands out. So there is something that stands out to you, that you're looking at all this other stuff, but you know what stands out to you. You know what is, oh, this is so different, but so right. Oh, I know what this is. But you have all these other cups too. You have all these other things, and some of them are not even worth your time, because look, this one's really plain. Look, this is a plain one, that one's a plain one. There's 3 of them that are plain. So those are 3 things, options that are not even really options. They're just there. And then you might have one that's kind of fancy. And so that might be a good option, but it's not the option you want. That's not the option. If you can kind of see, the cup is by her heart. So in her heart space. So, it is not the cup you want. And so this being this page where you don't know quite yet, you haven't experienced enough to know that you have experienced some, because you are that page and you have explored. But again, it's a little more, you need more experience, because the Page of Wands is probably, out of all the pages, probably to me is the less experienced page. So if I had it's a fun page. It's really, really fun, really fun. But again, I think it's the less experience when it comes to especially the emotions. If there's a Page of Swords here, or even a Page of Pentacles, I would be like, okay, so you're understanding, you're learning about your choices. But this is not. This is kind of like, I'm being playful with my choices. Actually, that might not be a bad thing. So that could be, but it's a block. So it couldn't, that is a bad thing. So it's a block. Being too playful, not taking it serious enough, not taking your choices and your options serious enough. That's what it is. Not taking those serious enough. Okay. Our last thing, we have, how can you be open to partnerships? So this is how, and I love this because you have this 3 of fire, which is the 3 of wands. And then you have a siren of water, which your siren is the siren is a knight. So this is a Knight of Cups. So it's kind of like making that offer, like, oh, I said making that offer. Dang it, I did, didn't I? That came out of nowhere. I didn't mean to say making that offer, but that wanted to come out, so I'm keeping it there. Making this wonderful offer of, it's like Aphrodite, and this offering yourself up and being like, okay, I want to be in this. I want to go in this direction, because it's the 3 of Wands. It's going in a certain directions. And I don't know why, but I was getting the 3 of Cups for some reason, because of these guys remind me of, like, in the 3 of Cups, you'll have the people dancing and partying, and it's not that. It's going in a certain direction. And if you look, each one of those creatures are going in different directions. One's looking in the past, one is looking in the future, and one is looking presently. So it's like going again. How you can move forward is pick a direction you want to go to. Do you want to keep going and dwelling on the past? Do you just want to stay present and just let things flow, or do you want to strive for something in the future? And that's what this Knight of Cups is. It's like you taking on that energy of wanting to give your love and wanting to be loved and offering your love. And I think that's wonderful, because I did say offering your love with that invitation. That's what that invitation is. So it's like stepping up and saying, you know what, I want this, and having that invitation. So that's what I'm getting out of this partnerships with the House of Partnerships. So look at this lesson. Some of you have lessons that you are working on, and that's perfectly fine. Lessons are a beautiful thing. That's what helps us grow. Some of you guys are needing to look what's blocking you when it comes to choices in your life, and some of you are wanting to lead to this wonderful partnership and how it can open you up in different ways, and give that invitation. But all of these together, you can look at them and you can find yourself in any of these, because it is a collective reading. So you can find yourself in maybe just the Eight of Swords, or maybe find yourself with just options, and then finding yourself as needing to find a direction, especially with these two. Those two really line up. I think that's why I got them lined up like that. Okay, guys, so thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed this, like it for me. Have a great day. Bye.